it, think about it. How can I actually make this channel work? How can I make these investments work? All right, it's 5 a.m. and I am up filming. Oh man, I had an idea. I thought about, no, that's not gonna work. Dang it. This is the reality, for me anyways, about starting new business ventures, investing. It's a lot of work. Figuring out everything you have to do for every investment that you want to make potentially. I've spent hours and hours and hours so far just thinking about the structure of deals. For example, with real estate investing, trying to find a deal, trying to prepare myself, trying to make spreadsheets. Sometimes people will say, or it's very common actually, in these investment worlds by gurus to just shout out the phrase analysis paralysis. But the truth is, if you are not prepared and you don't have a great plan, you're going to fail unless you get super lucky. And in the past decade or more, everything has gone up in price for the most part. Houses, stocks, anyone could have picked anything and been successful pretty much. And this is the rise of the gurus, possibly because of this. So when things don't go as planned, like 2008 smash crash, housing market and everything, then people really start to rethink their strategy and look over their plans if they're savvy. I don't take investing money lightly. And you only have so much time in your life. So you need a plan. You need some structure and some way to determine, okay, should I take my limited resources that I get from my job that I work my ass off for and put it into the stock market? Or do I put it into real estate? Or what? Do I pay for ads for my failing YouTube channel? Investing is very tough, but this whole channel is also an investment. And so I want to run this experiment too. I'm so tired. I wish I could just go to bed. Yesterday, my computer, I have a head cold, if you can't tell. And I did 5 jobs, 5 photography jobs. And I had a lot of different things going on in each project. And I get home and I try to edit my stuff. I spend an hour editing 2 of the jobs. And my computer just completely dies. And it's my fault that now I had to send it to a repair place and they had to try and fix it because my knowledge of destroyed operating systems and non-working storage devices is pretty limited. So now I'm out of computer. I'm a Windows man and my wife has a Mac, and I cannot do that. So I'm waiting for that to come back, but it got me thinking about redundancy and again, the plans for investing and all of that stuff. And now I'm going to set up a redundant, I guess they call it a RAID system, where my computer is constantly backing itself up because I never want to be in this position again. And, you learn these things the hard way when you have just tons of money and tons of clients and tons of pressure just wanting their stuff with a very strict deadline, and you cannot perform, and there goes your money. Well, now imagine that with investing, because even my business is my biggest investment so far, monetarily and time-wise. And imagine you're investing and you don't have these systems in place, these redundant systems, like, oh, you have a rental property. Oh, your water heater went out. Your anything in the house broke, and you don't have a way to fix it right away, or you're on vacation or something, like, and you lose that, or you go to have to fight a court battle or something like that. Then you're going to learn the hard way. Learning the hard way is hard. Man, I don't even have my black shirt on. I don't sleep in my black shirt. Surprisingly, have more than one color of shirt. Okay, so I've got to structure this. If I want to make this YouTube channel work and investing with a full-time running my companies, which takes pretty much 10 plus hours of my day, I need to set a schedule where I'm up either in the morning or at night. I need some kind of amount of time carved out. I need to know how much time it's going to take me to make videos. I mean, I've been rambling for 7 minutes already. Jeez. And I need to figure out a good editing structure. I need to figure out, right away, if you're making YouTube videos, you need some kind of, don't do what I'm doing. No, I'm doing it because I'm trying to be real. As far as, okay, I'm not wearing my black shirt, my black shirt that makes this Black Shirt Dude channel black shirt. My hair's a mess. I just got up. I'm sick. But this is all an experiment, and this is why I'm putting this on here, because it's real. And yeah, so I'll get up in the mornings, sometimes at 3 in the morning, and have ideas, and I'll write them down, and I'll, think about them, and I'm just like, man, that sounds so good. Okay, this is going to be great. And then if I don't write them down, I'll forget 100% what it was. And if I do write it down, I'll forget a lot of the details that made it so great in my mind, or maybe I was just extremely tired, and therefore I was like, oh yeah, fall back asleep. Man, that thing's probably annoying in the background. It's a nice little flame. I like it, but you know what? How's that? Oh, man. So, anyways, I'll have these ideas. I need to create a structure. As soon as I create the structure, I will let you guys know what I find out as far as the best way, meaning the most efficient production method of videos. Because if you don't have an efficient process, you're also going to struggle with your content creation, with your investing, with basically anything in life. And people like to dog on college, but or even the military, but something that is really good that comes out of those two things is structure and planning and trying to figure out, because you only have a certain period of time to get stuff done. You have a lot of assignments. You need to structure yourself. And Google and figuring out, like Google Calendar and Google Apps ecosystem, I heavily relied on then, and I do now for my business and for this. And I need to structure a time windows when I can become consistent. I can write stuff down, figure out the whole process of video creation, from the optimization of the video thumbnails and titles and all of the stuff that's good for the YouTube algorithm, in addition to an outline for the video topic, which I don't have now. surprising, and a method of filming and then editing and then eventually scaling that. So right now I don't have an editor. I don't have a correct great light and filming setup. My audio quality is semi-decent. You know, I said I was going to film everything on this phone, and this is the front-facing camera, which is lower quality. The audio is lower quality. Should I get a microphone? I don't know. Okay, I got to run these things. Run these things. I mean, as someone who produces very high-quality media for customers, you know, videos and photos and stuff, interviews, it's like, what am I doing? Making it subpar. But I committed. No, I'll figure it out. The quality issues, the everything. So yeah, if you feel me and you know what's up and you've been up early in the morning, comment and let me know and I will reply to you. Because right now I get 0 comments. And if I got 1, I could easily reply to that. Not a lot of issues, not a lot of time pressures and constraints there. So anyways, stay tuned. I'm going to show you, like I said in my first video, everything I do, even these rambles. So what I have right now, to give you a little heads up for the future, besides these videos and random business tips and finance and investing tip shorts, which I put in the shorts, I'm going to study the structure of other YouTube channels' videos in the finance space and elsewhere that are viral, but not because they are some well-known YouTuber like Mr. Beast or something like that, because anything he makes will go viral. So he's got that kind of bias where it's Mr. Beast, it'll go viral. I'm going to study exactly what categories, what they're writing in the descriptions, the titles, the tags, everything I can find from the metadata, and figure out, because I don't want that side of the business of the black shirt dude venture on YouTube to fail. Every experiment I want to try and do my absolute best, every investing experiment. And the Black Shirt Dude YouTube channel is another investing experiment. So, in the works, yes, I'm going to try to optimize that. Then I'm going to proceed with investment categories, passive versus active investments. I want to get a bunch of passive stuff knocked out in a good format, how to invest passively, and then get into my active experiments. Because, yeah, I could pick a stock or an index fund or some kind of a CD, passive, some kind of passive, generally passive investment, and then track my progress. But that's kind of boring, especially a product that has a fixed interest rate. That's basically useless. That's not an experiment. You know what you're going to do. You buy a bond, you're going to sell the bond. But I do want to create those videos for the sake of completeness on the channel, since it's about investing. Maybe I'll just make them into shorts. I mean, 60 seconds, you can tell someone how to invest in stock market or bonds. So I'll do that with the shorts. And then with the long videos, I'll do the rambles and the experiments of active investing, like writing stock algo traders or something like that. So, all right, 14 minutes. Let's cut it off before everyone drops off. Well, most people watch like 1 to 2 minutes and then dip. So if you stuck around, you're a true homie. You should probably subscribe. You might like what I have to offer. All right, bye-bye.